Here's how I animated this little COVID on 100 masks. I first made the animation in After Effects. I created the virus body with the ellipse tool, and for the legs, which are actually envelope proteins, I created one leg using the pen tool, and then used a repeater to duplicate the leg around the body. I exported the main body as a PNG, and re-imported it back into a new comp. For the animation, I first animated the general movement of the virus, using the graph view to smooth out the keyframes, and then animated the legs to jiggle with the movement using the puppet tool. I then added the eyes and mouth using more shapes and more keyframes. Next, I had to figure out how to get the animation on the masks. My plan was to project the animation onto the masks and trace each frame of the animation. However, masks aren't flat and have folds which make it difficult to draw on them. To solve this issue, I created a curved convex surface onto which I could flatten out the masks, and therefore have an area on which I could draw on. In order to draw each frame in the same place every time, I added a grid on the animation so that I could align the folds on the mask with the grid. I also marked the halfway point on each mask, which helped with their placement. Because I was projecting onto a non-flat surface, I also had to adjust my animation using projection mapping. In Blender, I roughly modelled my mask support using real measurements, created an emission material using the animation as a texture, set up a camera looking down onto the mask support, and onto it I projected the texture from the camera's viewpoint using Project from View. I then exported the resulting image sequence. Now, using my very high-tech setup, I could finally project the image sequence from Blender onto the masks and trace all 102 frames. Unfortunately, the projector I was using would overheat after 10 minutes, so I had to trace all the animation in small bursts. Once all the masks ready, I could finally make the actual stop-motion video, replacing the mask I was wearing for every frame. After some tweaks and some sound design, here is the finished video. Huh? Hey. Yeah. Subscribe for more tutorials and creative experiments, or you can follow me on Instagram to see them there as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.